he's just avoiding the topic and running in circles and basically wasting people's time. So one of the things that I've learned, one of the things that you'll learn if you ever have to work with somebody who's really manipulative, whether it's a relationship or in a work setting, one of the things that you'll notice, or I could say a characteristic of manipulative people, is that they're never straightforward. Conversely, honest people are straightforward. So what should have happened when Fauci was asked these questions, he should have said, 1, 2, 3. We're looking at this, we're looking at this, we're looking at this. These are the criteria that we're aiming for. These are the methods we're using to achieve those goals. That's it. That's clarity. Anything less than clarity is either incompetence or manipulation, neither of which are acceptable.
You're making this a personal thing, and it isn't.
It's not a personal thing.
No, you are. That is exactly what you're doing.
So this is total manipulation. This is total manipulation. This is gaslighting, basically. So this Fauci, look how he just changed the topic. He made this into, now he's saying, oh, well, you're attacking me. So if you want to look up if you want more insight on this, you could look up something called the Karpman drama triangle. And so basically what's happening right now is that Fauci just switched places within the drama triangle. He was vacillating between being the hero, the rescuer. Let me just think of what the roles are. So the hero, the kind of the villain, and then the victim. So he just switched. He was vacillating between being the bad guy and the good guy. And now he's the victim. Now he's playing the victim. This is called the Karpman drama triangle. You can look it up. It's well discussed.
You're making this a personal thing, and it isn't.
It's not a personal thing.
No, you are. That is exactly what you're doing.
But you'll notice he just switched. He just switched from being he was kind of the hero. Okay, the hero role didn't work. And then he was kind of the villain. And then the villain role wasn't really fitting for him either. So now he's going into playing the victim.
No, your recommendations carry a lot of weight, Dr. Fauci. We just had the chair of the Financial Services Committee said she loves you and you're the greatest thing in the world.
My recommendations are consistent.
Will the gentleman yield?
No, it's my
Now,
time.
could I answer the question, please?
So now he wants to defend his right to answer a question. He hasn't answered any questions at all.
My recommendations are not a personal recommendation. It's based on the CDC guidance, which is
and I'm asking the question,
underscored.
what measures have to be attained before Americans get their First Amendment liberties back?
I just told you that.
No, he hasn't answered anything other than saying we have to vaccinate all these people. Again, that's not leadership. That people don't have the goal of getting vaccinated. I mean, any reasonable person wouldn't. Vaccination is only a tactic to achieve a certain ultimate goal. Theoretically, I'm not saying I support that idea. So confusing a tactic with a strategy and confusing a strategy with a goal, that's at least a slippery slope, right? And again, we are talking about the lives of hundreds of millions of people, and we're talking about billions of dollars. And we're talking about a lot of time too. So when you talk about, if you just look at the United States, what, 360 million people over the course of a year, that's 360 million years largely lost to discussing this problem. And even a year and a half into it, we don't have goals, we don't have competent leadership.
No, you haven't given anything specific. You said we hope when this tell me specifically.
Right now we have about 60,000 infections.